Alright, in this video I'm going to talk really quickly about what resolution size you want to make your image at. Now, you're probably familiar with the new dialog here, and this is where you create your new image, and here's where you pick the size, and usually you're picking it in pixels. So the question is, do you start really, really big, or do you start really, really small? Well, it depends. If you're doing something for print work, maybe a graphic design piece for a magazine layout, you generally want to start at a larger resolution than the ultimate printed version is going to be, so you don't lose any quality. Well, I find that in a painting, your computer will respond more quickly to a small file size. And so starting at a smaller resolution, like maybe the screen resolution that you're working at, I'll pick 1600 by 1200 in this case. Starting at that resolution can be really useful for your early stages of a painting because the computer won't be so bogged down by all the layers on such a large file. And then as you progress through the image, you can enlarge it, which is normally a no-no with digital photography because it blurs out the image a bit. But that gives you an okay painterly quality because what you're doing when you enlarge it is you're then going to go in and add details after the fact. So you'll be sharpening the image anyway in selective areas. And it'll give you a nice naturalistic look to have certain areas with a little less clarity. And ultimately you're working with a large file size only at the end of the image when you're making fewer major changes anyway. So your computer doesn't need to be quite as agile. So there's different schools of thought on it, but depending on how you like to work, it can actually be advantageous to start at a lower resolution and work your way up to your final product at a very high resolution.